What's up, people? It's Tim, along with my brothers, George, Dave Souza. Matt Prisco's still sleeping. He had a good time last night.
He's having a little bit.
A lot of apple juice, a lot of, gushers and that kind of stuff. We're going to jump right into it because it's Sunday. We're going to do a quick NFL pick'em. We're going to go right down the board, and we're just going to go our picks across and maybe a little blurb. Why? I don't know if we have time. We'll start off. Cowboys, Buccaneers. I don't know what to think. You guys go first, and then I'll tell you why everybody's wrong.
As bad as the Cowboys have been kind of recently, they're not that bad. The Cowboys are going to win like 21-7. They're gonna beat the Buccaneers by double digits.
I sure hope so, George.
Yeah, same thing. Dez, the reemergence of Dez is huge for them. He looked great last week. Pretty much the same thing Dave said. They're not bad enough to lose to the Bucs.
Yep. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay just because I've picked the Cowboys too many times without Romo, and they have lost every time. And I can't believe the defense is one stop away in 5 games. They win the game if they could get one stop 5 games in a row. Except for the Patriots game, every game they played, they had a chance to get a stop on the last drive and win the game, and they didn't. Detroit, Green Bay, pretty easy. Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Across the board. All right. Jacksonville, Baltimore, garbage bowl.
Jacksonville. Just I'm feeling a little Blake Bortles today.
I'm going Jacksonville too.
Yeah, I got Jags. I like the way Bortles has been playing this year.
All right. Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
Johnny Football versus Landry Jones. I'm going Johnny Football.
Pittsburgh because they got D'Angelo Williams still.
That's all I have to say.
Miami, Philadelphia. I'm praying for Miami, but I think Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly. DeMarco's been fitting in that offense better now.
Yeah, Ryan Matthews has really been coming into his own too.
Yep. Chicago, St. Louis. Garbage bowl again. St. Louis, I'll take just because Todd Gurley's off the chain right now.
What is St. Louis's record right now?
I think they're 4-5.
They're 4-5. That means they're going to win a game to get to 500.
Yeah,
so.
I saw that.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep. So St. Louis.
Yeah. All right, I'm going St. Louis. By the way, here's a little fun fact for you. Can you name the running backs in the last 3 weeks with the top yardage totals?
So like Melvin Gordon.
In the last 3 weeks.
Gurley. No, yeah.
Ready? Number 1, Todd Gurley. Number 3, Adrian Peterson. You want to know who number 2 is?
C.J. Spiller.
Darren McFadden.
There we go.
Everything coming up Cowboys.
Yeah, except the wins. Carolina, Tennessee. Carolina, no doubt.
Carolina's
top 2.
That might be 100-0. It's Carolina.
Dude, Carolina is freaking good.
Yeah,
they're waiting to lose, though. They'll lose on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans, Washington. Saints.
Saints.
It's in Washington, but I just think the Saints are doing something now, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go Saints. Yeah.
The defense is a little suspect, but I don't think Kirk Cousins will be much of an issue.
What is it? Drew Brees threw 6 touchdowns against the leading team in the NFC East. I can't imagine what he's going to do to the team that's basically in last place.
Yeah. What I think is the game of the week: Minnesota, Oakland.
Ooh.
Bridgewater playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oakland. Yeah, Oakland.
If Stephon Diggs has a big game, I'll take Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm going to take Oakland at home.
I'll take Oakland as well.
Kansas City, Denver. Peyton needs 3 yards to break the record. I think Denver's going to win. Kansas City's doo-doo.
Denver. Just because Denver won last time, KC's going to win.
I got Denver. Kansas City's offense is weak.
All right, here, I'll shoot another question to you. What kind of game is Peyton Manning having? Good, bad, ugly?
One of those games where he plays well the entire week, and then he'll throw an interception on the last drive to lose it.
I benched him in fantasy. I put Castle in.
Yeah, see, I have him or Joe Flacco, so I don't trust him. I
have Dez and Cole Beasley as well, so I was like, dude, the only way I'm going to win is if Castle throws 4 touchdowns, so I have to double up because Peyton's not throwing 4 touchdowns.
It all depends on the offensive line, I think.
New England, New York Giants. Something tells me the Giants are going to pull this out of their ass like they have, but I can't. I'd be dead inside if the Patriots lose to the Giants. I said this out to all you Patriots fans out there. You can talk all the smack you want. If you lose the Giants for the 3rd time, in the last 3 tries, last 4. What is that? That would be 6 out of 7 tries. You're dead to me. Absolutely dead to me.
Yep. It's put it in your books, call your bookies, whatever you want. 38-14 Patriots.
I hope that's the smallest possible margin of victory. I want it to be 82-0.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a closer game than people think. I'd love to see us go out and blow them out, but
See, the thing is, like, this isn't the Giants teams of the past. They don't have that great of a defense. Their
They
defense
don't have a
isn't what
pass
it-
rush or a defense.
Yeah, so they don't have like what usually the reason they beat the Patriots in both Super Bowls is because they had great players like a Jason Pierre-Paul, like a Justin Tucker, like a Michael Strahan, be able to rush in, get pressure on Brady, and make him do some little hurry-up throws, make mistakes, get a safety in the first play of the game. Like, they're not going to have that, so Brady's going to have a lot more relaxed pocket, a lot more time to throw the ball. He's got Gronk now at 100%. Didn't have that last time they played in the Super Bowl. He had like 50% Gronk. Edelman's coming into his own now. Deion Lewis not being there is going to hurt them a little bit, but they still have LeGarrette Blount.
Dude,
So
it doesn't. This is the thing. Like, everybody complaining about Deion Lewis being hurt. Dude, Deion Lewis is another guy.
yeah.
He's just
That's
another
true.
guy that Tom Brady made good. And you'll see Shane Vereen today. Shane Vereen's good, but he's not as good as he was with Tom Brady.
yeah, like
And all
James.
these dudes, like Kevin
James
Falk.
Whiteside.
Kevin Falk wouldn't be an NFL player on another team. It's Tom Brady is making these guys. Like, I bet they'll sign Joseph Randle and he'll be the top running back for the playoffs.
Yeah, they're also talking about Pierre Thomas too. They worked him out a couple of days ago.
He
You're
just got
talking-
cut by the San Francisco though. Like, if he can't make San Francisco, I don't know if he want him. All right,
Patriots.
we'll go 2 more. Arizona, Seattle. This is probably gonna be a good game. It's the Sunday nighter tonight.
Arizona.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arizona too.
Cards, yeah.
In a low-scoring game.
Oh yeah, like a 10-3 or something like that.
Yeah. Houston, Cincinnati. Another undefeated. So we have. I think we have
Cincinnati.
3 undefeateds winning.
Yep, and Cincinnati easily.
Yeah, Cincinnati handedly at home.
Well,
You know what's gonna be funny is none of them ever play each other, so there's a chance it could be in the AFC and the NFC championships, like 16-0, 16-0, 16-0, like versus like the Packers. It'll be like 14-2 or
9-7,
something.
baby.
Hopefully.
Dude, that would be fucking awesome. I was supposed to go with my dad. We're gonna go to the Cowboys-Jets game in December, but we're kind of deciding whether to bag it and just say if they're probably not gonna be around, is it worth all the money to fly and then go to the game, which it is, or if they're really good and they make it to the playoffs, we'll just go to the playoffs.
Yeah, go to the playoffs.
That's kind of where I'm at. But all right, we'll move on. We don't have much time today. We know everybody wants to watch football and doesn't want to listen to us, but we appreciate those who are tagging along with us today. By the way, you guys get the new Mac update? You guys have Macs?
Yeah, but I haven't downloaded it yet.
Dude, the update's sweet. Like, right now, I have Twitter on one side where I'm getting these questions, and I have this video on the other side. Like, you can split it like a normal, like a PC.
Oh,
So
so
on
you can
your
do
PC
like
now, sweet. We finally caught up to you.
the Windows 7 thing where you can like snap on one side, snap. That's sick.
Exactly. All right. College football from yesterday. The Ohio State Buckeyes remain undefeated with a 28-3 sloppy victory over Illinois. Best team in the country. Clemson squeaks by Syracuse. I wish Matt was here. I was cheering for Syracuse, man. That would have been awesome.
I don't think they squeaked by him.
That's a 10-point win. That's
No, but it was 7. There was with 4 minutes left. It was 34-7
oh really?
against Syracuse. That's a squeak. That's a squeak. Syracuse doesn't. They have a dome and they fill it like 50% for every game. It's a. I wish Matt was here to explain to you how big Syracuse coming within 10 points of Clemson was.
Well, didn't they do the same thing against LSU?
No, LSU blew them out.
Whatever. What is
SEC, Alabama cruised over Mississippi State. They'll get to the playoffs. That's fine.
Yeah, I think a big thing yesterday that I was watching was the Michigan-Indiana game.
I was just about to talk about that.
Michigan ranked 14, Indiana unranked. Indiana has the lead. Michigan's at fourth and goal from like the 6-yard line with like 5 seconds left. Snap the ball, tight end, slant to the left-hand side, goes up, gets a touchdown. Harbaugh elects to kick instead of going for 2. Applaud him for that one instead of trying to get the win like Brady Hoke would. Then he go into overtime. Couple touchdowns here and there, going to double OT. They stuff him on 4th down, and Wolverines survive.
Would you have run if you were Indiana on 4th down? Or
The way they were running the ball.
I would have run on 3rd down and then thrown on 4th down.
well, they did.
Yeah,
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, like I would have done exactly what they did.
I would have ran on first down or on third down and zone read it on fourth down. They zone read on third down.
Yeah,
So
I see.
they
Like
had him.
because I don't think they did anything wrong. Like literally, that ball was perfect. It was right on his hands, and he literally just like he had it in his hands, and then it slipped out. There's nothing Indiana could have done except for maybe have the receiver bring it into his chest. Like
Yeah, I might bite my tongue for this, but for anybody that said Ohio State was in trouble with Michigan's defense, Ezekiel Elliott might have 400 yards in that game. Howard had 190 in the second half or something nuts like that. He had 85 on one drive. Michigan, they got worn down and they couldn't do anything stopping the run. That dude, and Howard is a good back, but he's not Ezekiel Elliott. So feeling good about that. Michigan.
You're not concerned at all. You're not concerned at all about going to the big house.
Look, I am absolutely, but I'm not concerned about their defense. You know what I mean? Team-wise, Ohio State is a better team. But the fact that it's the game, the fact that it's at Michigan, the fact that it's Harbaugh's first game, yeah, I'm a little nervous about that.
and they always show up to play Ohio State, even in like the years they were
Exactly.
awful.
Even when Michigan's bad, they play close games. Ohio State was undefeated, and Michigan took them to the last play of the game, and they went for 2. So it's gonna be an awesome football game. Win, lose, draw. It's gonna be a great football game.
Yeah.
And if it's not, it means Ohio State blew them out, and I'm fine with that too. Next week, Ohio State has Michigan State College Game Day here. I'm stoked. Any sign ideas for me, boys?
Ooh.
I don't know. You could maybe make a 300 joke with the Spartans, like maybe get like that Xerxes guy, put Ezekiel Elliott or JT Barrett's face on him or something, like killing Leonidas.
George?
I got nothing. I wish you had told me this before. I would have thought of something.
I think I'm going with the sign with a picture of Urban Meyer with the National Championship trophy and in big black letters, "Hello from the other side."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'll find something better, but for now, that's all I got.
You could always consistently just go with like the ESPN penis 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 sign. That one always.
All right, who's your top 4?
George, you want to go?
Go ahead.
Me. Clemson, Ohio State. Quick question: how did Baylor fare?
Lost.
They lost. Okay, so Baylor's no longer in there. Yeah, it's going to be Clemson, Ohio State. I would have liked to say LSU, but they lost to Alabama, so Bama's in there. And that 4th spot's really like up for grabs. I'd like to see Notre Dame get it, just because like it'd be really, really good to see a Clemson Notre Dame rematch and an Ohio State Alabama rematch.
Yeah, George.
Clemson definitely. They have the easiest road of anyone.
Once they beat Florida State, it was like they have a cakewalk.
Yeah, UNC is the only team that'll really challenge them in the ACC championship. I don't think that'll be much of a game. Bama, someone out from the SEC, and they're the best team in there right now. Ohio State, I think, is just going to win out and get in there easily. Iowa's not going to give them much trouble in the Big Ten championship. And I would have said Notre Dame, but they're losing to BC at Fenway next week. So I'm going to say okay.
That's going to be sweet. Are you going?
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome, man.
That's unreal.
I was in Fenway yesterday. It looks sick.
Not really, but
you guys get your Prep Zavarian tickets for Fenway?
I did. I'm going.
I didn't yet, actually. I got to get those.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy mine too.
All right.
So George, who's your 4th team then?
Who's your 4th team?
OK State.
Yeah.
K-State.
OK State.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. My number 1, my 4 right now are Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, Notre Dame. But that's what the poll has. I think they have it right. However, if everything holds, every team wins out for the rest of the year, it will be number 1, Ohio State, number 2, Clemson, number 3, Alabama, and number 4, Oklahoma will be the top 4. Because Ohio State will have played the toughest schedule, beating Michigan State, Michigan, and Iowa to end the year.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
In the last 3 games, including a team that'll be number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that'll push them over Clemson, and I think the playoff committee said enough that Ohio State hasn't played their best football yet, and I absolutely believe that. The game yesterday, they ran the most vanilla offense of all time because Braxton Miller is going to have the best game of his career, and that's saying something against Michigan State next week. There's a Braxton Miller package that nobody's seen. It sounds bad, but
Pink stripes.
All right, we're talking about the event of the night. Last night, Ronda Rousey. KO. Oh my goodness, did she get rocked? Hate to see it. Kind of like to see it. I was a big Rousey guy. I thought she could beat Mayweather if they fought. No way. Nope. I don't know if you guys. I watched the fight. The girl made her box. I don't know a lot about the technique and all that, but it seemed to me like the girl said, "I want to fight you, and you can't just grab me." And Ronda did not know what to do. So the entire time she was getting punched in the mouth, punch this, and then at the end she darts for a big punch. The girl ducks under her. Rousey's kind of disoriented. Hits her with a punch to the ground. Gets her up. Hits her again. Ronda Rousey twists around, and as she turns, the girl kicked her like right in the throat.
Right in the neck.
Out cold. Just right to the hospital. I mean, what a fight. It's a shame that that's the death of UFC, but it was fun while it lasted. George, any thoughts on the fight?
I mean, I've never been into like the UFC stuff. Never really been into boxing either. So I wasn't like paying attention to the fight. I just assumed it'd be a cakewalk as always. Very shocked that she lost. Everyone's saying like the opponent was like a boxer and that really like screwed her because she's not like proficient in like boxing technique. I'm happy that this whole like Ronda Rousey hype thing is over because it was getting blown out of proportion a little bit. Everyone's saying like she's the best athlete in the world. Like that's a bit ridiculous. Like I don't think any fighter period is the best athlete in the world. But yeah, I'm glad that like the whole publicity thing with her is over. I just watched the Entourage movie the other day and she was in that. I didn't.
She was beautiful in that, dude. Come on, she was fantastic.
I don't know. I think the fame and the hype is a little bit overblown, so I'm glad it's all over.
All right.
Some girl in my dorm just heard me scream that. Ronda Rousey is fantastic. Love her. Great fighter. I love all the videos of her just in 17 seconds absolutely destroying people. A little tough to see her go down in the second round, especially after, like, I was following the fight on Twitter. They were saying that she lost the first round. Then to see the highlights, she's, like, gushing blood all over her face when she gets knocked out. Good for Holly Holm. Great UFC fighter, great boxer all together. You could see the elation on her face when she won, so all the power in the world to her, all the congrats in the world to her.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool sight to see her get the dub there.
But I'm a little upset that my girl lost.
This is a conversation my boys and I had last night. We were watching the fight. Do you think you could take one of the 110 UFC fighters, women's?
Like, could I take them?
Could you pin them?
No, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Could you pin Ronda Rousey?
110 pounds. Well, I'm 180, so that's a little different from.
Well, like you think like you could last in that fight with Ronda Rousey?
No, she's 140. I'm talking the 110s.
Oh, I thought you meant like 1 through 10, like the top 10.
I was saying that if she charged me, right, and I could pick her up, like if I could get under her thighs, I could just slam her down and knock her out cold.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, because I'm 180 pounds. So if I get up and have that force coming, I think I can knock her out. However, you get to but if the kicks, that's what scares me. Because this girl throws a kick at my throat, I'm out, I'm dead. But I think 5 out of 10 times I win that fight.
Yeah, I think the thing is, like you said, like if I could leverage my weight, because I'm like, if a 110-pound person, I'm 90 pounds heavier than. If I could like get an advantage, like weight-wise, and just like kind of, I guess, smother them. That's my main fighting technique. I might be able to win, but if they got any like blows in on me, I'd be screwed. I'm from Topsfield. We don't fight.
I have a pretty good punch, but I couldn't punch a woman. I mean, if it's a fight, never mind. It's a genderless fight. However, she fights like a woman. That's what is it?
Yeah, I'm 130, so the 20-pound difference is basically a wash for me. So I'm getting my ass beat like easily. Like it's not even close.
Like 5'7" too.
I'm like the kid in Entourage who just gets like a torn labrum in his shoulder just because like he gets absolutely destroyed. That's like, easily, right. Not even close.
Any MLB thoughts? We can talk World Series. No, we're gonna talk a little bit. The big news this week.
Sox got Craig Kimbrell.
Welcome to Boston, my friend.
There was talks about the Sox getting him on the trade deadline. There was talk about him and Tyson Ross getting swapped over for Sandoval. That really never materialized. Really good to see him. That means Koji, according to Dave Dombrowski, is going to be set up to more of a setup man role in the 8th inning. Give room for Kimbrell in the 9th as a bona fide closer. Something you don't really see in the MLB too often nowadays just because of the way free agency's been working. Yep. It's a really good start for the bullpen. He said that's going to be – Dave Dombrowski said that's going to be the major overhaul that the bullpen is going to do. The rest is going to be a little bit of tinkering, which I like to see. Main concern, though, I posted a blog on this not a couple weeks ago, last week, was basically 3 things he's got to address is their starting pitching. Their bullpen, I think, is all set now with the addition of Kimbrough there. Now, if they can get Koji in the 7th and 8th spot, shut him everything down there, and they can get a starter to go in the 6th inning, they'll just need like someone in that 6th, 7th window, maybe Alexi Ogando if he can start to hold things down, but I don't really know. Probably Robbie Ross Jr. is probably going to be their guy there.
I want an ace. I posted a poll on Twitter from the account saying, would you rather have Greinke or Price? I'd rather have Price 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, there's just too much beef between Price and Ortiz. I don't think that the Sox will go for that.
He told the Cubs, Cardinals, Giants, like 3 or 4 teams that he was interested in pitching. The Red Sox weren't one of them.
Yeah, I think Greinke would be a good fit, but I don't think you're going to pull him from Chavez Jr.
It's a shame that we sent all those prospects out because I wouldn't mind sending those dudes to Washington.
I think the Red Sox
Washington with Pablo Sandoval.
I think the Red Sox have a really good chance of getting Aroldis Chapman from Cincinnati. Strasburg's been in talks.
Chapman's a
Do you think
closer.
we need Chapman
They're
there,
not
though?
doing Chapman anymore because they got Kimbrough.
That's true.
That's what Dombrowski said.
And then what is it? I would say a good one for them would be try to sign either Jordan Zimmerman from Washington or Tyson Ross from San Diego.
Yeah, I think those are good. I think, honestly, having an ace at Fenway is different because
It's
of the
crucial.
wall and because it's a really solid hitter's park.
You just need a pitcher like that can play under the microscope of Boston. Just because
Yeah,
we've seen
absolutely.
pitchers who can. You can't go in with Clay Buchholz being your opening day starter again. You can't.
Yeah. All right. I think that's all we got. We're gonna go walk-offs and then get out of here so you can watch some football. Cowboys are on at 1, so I gotta scoot.
Okay.
I'm going to watch the game in the study rooms. They have 80-inch Sharp Aquas TV in every single one, so I'm plugging in.
Fantastic.
The Ohio State University. Walk-offs. Who you got? Actually, we're going to go, for our walk-offs today, we're going to go one NFL performer this week that's going to have the game of their life. George, who's your one?
Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm going to have to say – I'm going to have to pick off my fantasy team here. I'm going Dez. I know Dez always has big games, but I'm thinking this is the week he's like kind of fully healthy and he's going to come back and he's going to get the Cowboys on the right track against Tampa Bay.
David.
I think a good guy that's going to have a big week is going to be A.J. Green for Cincinnati. He's going up against a Houston defense who, while we thought they were going to be good at the beginning of the year, has really been lackluster. Andy Dalton's been on fire like his hair recently, so I can't see a game in which A.J. Green doesn't have at least one touchdown. For my other mini walk-off, little blurb in here, bet between Dave Chinappy and I over the Providence BU weekend series. Unfortunately, we tied both nights 1-1 and 3-3, so I guess we'll have to postpone the bet.
I think you guys have to make out.
That's established.
No, you got to make out. Like that's.
Yeah, that's an unwritten rule.
All right. I guess
I'll
I'll.
put that on the site, but you have to make out.
Silent understanding, I guess.
Yeah. Buy a T-shirt. I'll do a Cowboys star because I have to, and I'll do a league star. The Cowboys player who's going to have the game of his life today is Byron Jones. You may remember him as the dude at the Combine who broke the long jump record. He broke the Olympic long jump record at the Combine. He's a freak. He is the best player on the Dallas Cowboys right now, on defense especially, possibly on the entire team. I'm thinking he's going to have a pick. Cowboys have had one pick since Romo's been gone, and it was Greg Hardy on a freak play, just being a beast. So hopefully they get a pick. I'm not confident about Tampa Bay Buccaneers, unfortunately. So we'll see. The game starts soon. My other pick, I'm going to go with Scott Chandler. Patriots fans, you know him. I know him because the Cowboys didn't think he was that good and let him go. Turns out he's pretty damn good. Giants, they're good against one tight end. The 2 tight ends where they really struggle. Gavin Escobar had a touchdown against them. A lot of 2 tight ends. Patriots better freaking win. I swear to God, if the Patriots lose, I'm out. I'm just
38-14, Tim. Place your bets.
We'll get it done.
I swear to God, if the Patriots lose today, I'm all of you. You can't talk shit forever.
That'll be the end of the blog.
No, you like all you Patriots fans. This is for everybody watching. You can't talk shit if you lose the Giants today.
Yeah, I think we have to. If the Giants win,
all right.
If the Giants win, I feel like we have to sell like our stake in the blog to Isaac.
No,
like that's anything we can do.
We just shut down. Right? If the Patriots are so good, the Patriots are so good. Patriots, they'll never lose, right? If the Patriots lose today, dead to me. The one time I need them to win is the one time they're going to lose, and that's how it ended today. I swear to God. I swear to God.
You're really jazzed up.
Cowboys goes the Buccaneers.
Nice.
All-time mental low. After the Buccaneers beat the Cowboys and the Giants beat the Patriots on the same day. I don't like the Patriots.
Hashtag
Everybody knows
them.
this. The Patriots are my. If I had to rank my least favorite teams, Eagles, Giants, Patriots, Redskins. And these are like 1A, 1B, 1C. And the only reason I don't hate the Redskins that much is because they suck. So,
Pats Redskins Super Bowl. You go for the Redskins?
yeah, I went for the Giants in Pat's Giants. But the Giants won
Not
2
anymore.
Super Bowls. I don't give a shit, dude. If the Giants never won a game again, I wouldn't feel bad. Wouldn't feel bad for any Giants fan anywhere. Screw them. Won your Super Bowls, you got your lucky bounces, and now enjoy that, all right? Enjoy it. Your quarterback is right? You guys can agree with this. This is my rant. I'm ending it. This is my walk-off rant. Patriots lose today. You can't. You guys lost. I'll just say, be like, wow, the Cowboys beat the Giants 5 out of 6 times. The Patriots lost 5 out of 6 times, including 5 in a row, 6 in a row, with worse teams, as you guys have told me. No, I don't believe that any bit. But something freaky is going to happen. It's going to be something strange. And the Patriots, in the back of their minds, are they thinking, what the hell funky is going to screw us over in this game? You have to think they are. Maybe Tom Brady's not, but maybe there's a safety on that team that thinks it is.
I was going to say the only ones that would be thinking it is everybody but Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Sure.
All right, that's it for me for the week. Any final words? We already did the walk-off, but...
Thank you, Don Orsillo.
Dude, I saw a tweet that was great. I think it was like, can we get Orsillo in this San Diego trade too? I was like, yeah, let's do it. Throw him in. I'll
Just
trade you
toss
Remy
him
for
back.
Orsillo. All right.
What is it? Yeah, just other than that, that's basically it.
Only thing